Hey there, and welcome to another episode of One Email, Two Takes. I'm Will Allred. I'm one of the founders at a company called Lavender. We help sales reps write better emails and we help them do it faster. Now, if you're familiar with the show, what we do here is me and my colleague, Christina Finza, take emails that are sent to us or either, trying to get a hold of us or asking for feedback. Always welcome those kinds of emails. And we break down what we like, what we don't like about the email, and we offer our two takes, our perspectives on how we could rewrite said emails. So I'm riding solo this week. And since our company is hiring, I thought it'd be really fun to do another breakdown of a job seeking email. Now, this person 100% got a response from me. The email is very thoughtful. I think there's just better ways to put some of this prose together. And so we're going to walk through that. Now, as you'll see here, the original email is very long. So the personalization here, like it's very clear that this was an email just intended for our team here. And they actually put some research and thought behind the message that they sent. I think that is fantastic. That is a hard thing to find. And the fact that this person put that forward is crucial to the fact that I responded and responded as positively as I did. That said, if you know me, if you follow me, if you use our product, you know that an email that is this long and this wordy is not necessarily optimized for getting a response. And so while a cold email can be a great way to open a door and really stand out, there's things that we can do here to put our best foot forward, especially if the role, in this case, a marketing role, is so oriented around writing that would probably help in this case. So let's break it down. So dear Lavender team, such a horrible way to start a cold email. I know. Spend some time thinking on who to address to this. Will, William, Josh. I hope my seeming gaffe won't cost me this role. I've spent the last hour enveloping myself in everything I can find about Lavender. LinkedIn posts, the blog, the Chrome extension, SEMrush data. All I can think of is, why am I just finding out about this product now? I love disruptively innovative products, and Lavender is one of them. Thank you. It's amazing how you've created and implemented a strong social marketing strategy, and I look forward to being a part of the creation and implementation of the SEO, event marketing, and email marketing strategies. Going by what I've studied about the brand, Lavender's SEO and organic marketing focus should be on brand awareness and customer acquisition. The features of the product are wonderful, and so retention won't be a problem. That's not to say we won't focus on it. I've studied SEMrush and read their blog posts, and I believe there's some opportunities we can leverage. Customer interviews, you get the point. It's very thoughtful. Like, this person put a lot of thought towards their message to me. It's just wordy. And I think it's great that they attached their resume, so I was able to take a next step. And I responded asking for writing samples. So this got a response. This worked. So if you're questioning and you're overthinking like this message that you've poured your heart and soul into to a hiring manager, it's okay. Hit send. The fact that you've poured your heart and soul into that message is 100% one of the reasons that they're going to put a thoughtful response back to you. So I appreciated this. By and large, one of the main reasons this stood out to me is because of how focused it was on me, right? When I'm hiring, I'm trying to solve for problems within the business that we run and we operate, right? And so the fact that this message was entirely focused on things and strategies that we were taking a part of, like, that's huge. It's huge. So like, the heart and soul of this message is wonderful. And so if you're thinking about what to do versus what not to do, I would rather have this in my inbox than, hello, I see you're hiring for a marketing role. Here are all my qualifications. Let me know if this would be of discussion, right? Because that is all about them. It doesn't show that they've actually put any thoughtfulness into the role. This, like, it's very clear that this person has been hyper thoughtful about the message. Okay, so let's simplify it. Let's just take that and boil it down to its core parts here. Hey, Lavender team, I'm interested in your open marketing role. Get straight to what you want, right? Be very clear with your intentions. I hadn't heard of Lavender before seeing the role. Now, all I can think is, how am I just learning about this? Your product is amazing. As a marketer, I admire what the team is doing on social, so I called out what they brought to light about the product, what we're doing on social. I did an analysis with SEMrush, and then I clarified just in case I wasn't aware of what that is, an SEO tool, and there's work to be done. My skill set goes beyond blog writing, but am I often thinking this is where you'd want me to start? I attached my resume, but let me know if a writing sample would be helpful. So I made next steps very clear, and I made, my thoughtfulness and my approach to how I'm digging into the business also very clear. I didn't muddy a lot of extra words in there. I just tried to make this as simple as possible. I got it under 100 words. I think our product actually scored it as a 95. But the idea is pretty simple, right? Here's what I want. Some accolades to what the team is doing today. So I'm showcasing my understanding of what's going on now. I'm also showcasing my understanding of the potential problem that you're trying to bring me in to solve. And then I'm alluding to the fact that I believe I can solve it. And just trying to start dialogue. That's really the framework that's being used here. Okay, so that's a first take. Here's a slightly different approach that we could also take. So I figured out where this person found us from, because Brooklyn Nash, who actually used to be with Sales Hacker, he's gone to launch his own agency. He tweeted about our open marketing role. Super appreciative. And so I took this more conversational approach. Hey, Lavender team, how am I just learning about this? I saw Brooklyn's tweet about your open marketing role. I'm loving what y'all are building. Great work on social. Is a blog top priority for this role? Right? So the job description covers quite a few different things. And so I'm just asking a clarification question about the job opening, but also just kind of showcasing that I read the role, I was thoughtful about it, and I'm reaching out. So I kind of hit the product, I hit the social work, but I did it in this very short, concise manner, really just focused on driving dialogue. And so I actually like the first approach better, but this is just a different way that you can approach reaching out to somebody about an open role, right? Just asking a clarifying question can be a really great way to break through and start some dialogue. So two different approaches that we can use as we're trying to stand out in the job hiring process. Awesome. Well, hopefully this episode was helpful. If you are on the job hunt, always happy to be a resource for you. And hopefully this episode and last week's episode are useful for you. But if you haven't already, subscribe to Sales Hackers newsletter. These drop every week. And until next time, hope you enjoyed this episode of One Email, Two Takes.